Good evening, ladies and gentle dragons, once again, to the Wings of Fire D&D game. I am still a sick worm, but we are here nonetheless.
We'll be
Oh
fine.
dear God, and immediately Red starts us off with a hype train of 10 gifted subs. Is that 10? Jesus Christ. That is way too much. Thank you, man. Alright. Rosary is not here today for the sake of, a LASIK, was it?
LASIK,
Yeah.
eyes.
Yeah, eye surgery. And Vampire, I believe, is coming in soon. But,
They're a little late.
yeah, it's fine, though.
It's fine.
Last we left off, a swarm of strangely draconic creatures came up from the ocean as Snowstorm was on a little hunt for a blessing or two. And after a little bit of a chat with her own brother, who she had a bit of a disdain for at first, and to the rescue of, or from the rescue of, pretty much the entire group.
Mm-hmm.
And way too many close calls from Vampire. I'll say. Here we stand at the end of the fight. Out of breath and probably in need of some warmth.
No, I'm fine. I got a ring.
Yeah, you got a ring now.
Well, yeah, Vampire's probably not doing so hot.
No. In fact, if you hover over Vampire, you might even notice that we have a new thing.
What?
Badly
Hi,
injured.
Vampire.
Oh boy. Hey, Vampire.
Is that what it actually looks
Speak
like?
of the
on-
I
devil.
broke my legs?
Your legs are broken.
Ugh. Something's going on there.
Just use a Serve 12. It's fine. Staple them back on.
I need to check what the heck is going on. Oh, I see what's happening. There we go. Okay. Wait, what the heck? Am I on the wrong thing? Hold up.
Perhaps.
Yes, I am. Why is it on that one? Hold up. Sorry, minor issues here. What is going on? Hold on. This one. There we go. Okay. All fixed now. Yeah. There was something really going on with the colors, but it's because I screwed something up from messing with the window. Anyway.
The music was loud enough.
What? I didn't change that. Did you just get
For some
bits?
reason, it just flared up in my headset. It was fine, and then suddenly went whoom.
I think I remember having that problem last time.
Weird.
Oh.
Oh, now it's gone.
Okay then.
But I love this music, I'll say.
There.
Very nice.
Hopefully the music is able to be heard now.
Oh
I
yeah,
can
that's
hear it.
fun.
Yeah.
Well, I can't hear it now.
What? This is so weird.
What?
Why are we having so many trouble with this stream? What the heck?
Well, I had this problem last time, where the music would randomly change volume.
Huh. Well then. Anyway, let's get to it.
Yes. Yes.
So, at the end of the fight, Striates struck down the archer, and the bow landed on the ice, while the archer sunk down into the waters below. The rest are pretty much intact, except for the one you all just completely pulverized together.
Good.
Right.
What the heck?
Well, as my usual trick, I guess. I'll try and see if their flesh is the same as the as that of the worms, where it's like so cold that it literally freezes you when you try to touch it. I think the worm was kind of like that, no?
Yeah, the worm was much like that, but these guys don't seem to be that freezing cold.
So in theory, we could eat them.
In theory, though, would you want to?
I don't know. They look pretty yummy. Big fish.
I think he has a point. It looks delicious.
But if you're gonna do that, you may as well cook it up first.
I mean, I was already
Okay,
planning to do
freeze
that.
it.
I wish Puppy was here.
Same.
Now then.
Well, at least someone is safe and sound. Looking at
I'm gonna yell at for a while.
what? No.
Why not?
Try it.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh, excuse me. Sorry. Not one, two.
sorry. What was your ice wing name again?
Ice shard.
Ice shard. A lot of things going on. I guess this is understandable.
Fishy, 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 fishy.
You guys will have noticed that Squall did drop theirs disguise.
Whoa.
I'm keeping mine up.
For now, I'll keep it up as well.
Yeah.
I guess there's no sense in calling him by his ice wing name. Squall! Come on.
Oh, I'm injured.
Squall just is there. Doesn't notice anything, just like a statue. We call his name. And then he starts
Overcall.
moving. Oh, I'm injured.
Must poke with claws. Wait, does it actually give the effect? That's what I'm curious
Is that
about
all of
now.
them?
Just have
Yeah,
Okay. Sorry. In a mood. Squall. Remember the time you and the others had your ever so wonderful moment of yelling out at both myself and name fly.
Hmm?
Fly.
Oh,
Yeah.
Flake.
Flaky.
Thank you.
We have a
Remember
note
the time where
somewhere.
me and Flake went through the ever so wonderful moment where we went off on our own by chance, ahead of everyone, and no less had our quarry escape and nearly had a predicament that you and the others didn't like?
No, I don't remember that. Where was that?
Scarlet. That's when we met Scarlet.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, way back.
So,
Yeah, but
Pray
that
tell.
was willingly going to danger.
and going off into a blizzard isn't the absolute epitome of going into danger.
You call this a blizzard?
Close enough
Is it
to
not?
be one for what it's worth, for what I
Oh,
can
I guess
see.
I'm not there. Don't worry about me, I guess.
This is hardly a blizzard.
Squall, I knew that.
I don't need correction from the likes of you right now. You aren't helping the matter, or either. Neither of you are making much sense in doing what you've done of running off on your own.
And what good are we if we can't do things on our own?
Not to say, there isn't anything wrong with being able to do things on your own. It's more of if you have the option to have friends help you, why not take it? Rushing off on your own like this, no less in territory that we don't know if it was infested with monsters or not. And lo and behold, as Stride just gestures out to all the bloody carcasses surrounding them.
Okay, so these things pop out one time.
And nearly had you, whelp, removed from your mortal coil.
Look. I guess it's our fault in a way. It
Mine?
seems to kind of... No, I said, I guess it's our fault in a way. Danger kind of seems to follow us, I shard. But it's true that things are getting more dangerous, and they'll keep getting more dangerous. That is, if we don't do something.
All the more when we dealt with a worm, it could have been another instance of that here.
But I kind of get it at the same time. It's... We haven't really done anything to earn this... To earn... It's Snowstorm, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
To earn Snowstorm's trust. So... In fact, I guess in a way... I'm gonna look at Qual. It was kind of the opposite. But now, we don't even have to argue. Now you know. You've seen it. Things are getting more dangerous. You can't be running off on your own like this.
Which brings me
Out of
to the question.
Out of
why?
character. I could have taken them on my own. It would have been fine.
You could say that. That's
Yeah.
I can
No,
see
I'm saying it out of character.
Aw.
Squall's not stupid overconfident.
Oh, so no. Oh, okay. Flying off on your own into the snowstorm. Okay.
And
Not overconfident at all. Goes off into Snowstorm by himself.
even though I know you want to prove yourself, trust me, high above any of the other dragons here would know that. You can't. It's too much for a single dragon, and to the point where I'm not even sure that Lynn could handle it. At least not alone.
You don't know her.
Wait!
I think your friend needs help. Pointing over at Vampire.
I'm fine.
Look, we've got that covered.
Ooh.
I just want to make sure, because of Squall's sister, I wouldn't want to see you hurt in any way.
I didn't know that was gonna work, actually. I'm glad you did tested that.
Cool.
Wonderful.
That was a cool idea. Going from there.
But what do you know if Lynn has any friends?
Well... There's Husky and Caribou.
And what do they do? They hang out often?
Not really.
Oh. So did they do stuff together? From time to time, I guess? What would make them friends?
They all... got placed at the same time.
So that would mean they have, I guess, a bit of closeness.
And in
But-
the same circle.
No.
Obviously not, we already knew that part.
Husky is fourth circle. Caribou is second.
Actually, Snowstorm, I think I've just got an idea.
They sound like bitter rivals more than anything, maybe.
Not them, if you mean Caribou. Although I don't really know her very well.
Hmm.
There is one thing that is sure to make you stronger. Something I've learned hanging out with your brother, hanging out with all these other quirky dragons. If you can
Quirky.
create a group of dragons that can be together, spend time together, have each other's backs, now that's how you become bigger than one dragon could ever be.
Oh yeah?
But not being by yourself. Have you heard what your brother's done to get here?
What haven't
How
we
the
done?
things he's dealt with? How can I start? The Summer Palace. We stopped a plot to assassinate the Queen Coral. Then, what was it? Florida, in the Mudwing Kingdom. there was this giant monster one dragon could never hope facing alone. In fact, several tried and died for it.
And that's not even to begin with more recent times with our endeavors in possibility.
And what to
It was-
think of course, and what to think of when we had to deal with the gigantic Queen Battle Winner. Oh, to be
We were
fair,
lucky that we could even. We were lucky we were even able to talk to her.
that was only because we were together. A single dragon went there. I'm pretty sure it'd be roast meat.
You did not just say the name I think you said. Right?
I think you may have touched a nerve, Flaky.
You said Battle Winner is alive?
God damn it, not this again.
Yep.
Why do you gotta bring this up every time?
Because it's great, it's really cool, and then I forget that it's a big problem. Well,
Confidential information.
Constantly breaking NDA.
she is just kind of there now. It's not a big problem. She is with her people
It's
now.
a problem if people know.
Might
How
we
is
remind
that a
you?
big problem? She made her decision already.
Fly
People
is
have
blissfully
grudges.
unaware of the whole Nightwing Icewing thing, so
Blissfully unaware.
Yeah.
The entire
Well, part of
reason
it.
why I mean technically I am, so
And here you weren't supposed to talk about that again.
There's no sorry. We don't know who that is. I'm sorry. That's just like rambling on about nothing again. You didn't
Well-
hear anything about a battle winner.
I think I did.
Oh, yeah.
well, I'm gonna
I'm
try
gonna
persuasion roll on this. Well, say we dealt with the queen. Oh, that's overreaching. We wanted her armor for the rainwings in the forest, and it was guarded fiercely by so many burning abominations. Burning, like living flames.
Living flames, creatures that move out of lava as if they were just taking a dive in this icy pool that's around.
Can you imagine what that would be like? To have all of your scales singed at every moment.
I recall my fun too often.
I have heard of living ice things out here. Now.
All good.
But-
More elementals, of
To
course.
offer into your points, Fly, before we digress. By all means, idols are such as that of your sibling. It is good to have them. They are focal points for what you aspire.
Well, what I was trying to say mostly is
Is that what you've
There's
been
no-
doing, Strya, aspiring?
there's no point in trying to prove your strength by doing something by yourself. If anything, what would make you stronger is to be able to rally people to you.
I mean, look at the fact that we're all following your brother around.
Our fearless leader he is. Come on.
Come on.
But it's okay if you're not great at making friends. I used to be in the same boat. I was afraid of people thinking I was weird.
Come on, vampire. You're not
Out of-
weird. You're just
Out of character,
Funny.
you could have stopped it. I was afraid of people.
But badly injured. I am basically
I was afraid of
My
people think I was
leg!
a nutcase.
Mm.
Uh,
Mm.
I mean, how much healing does Rosary even have right now still?
Plenty, probably.
Are we getting a long
A
rest
little bit.
soon?
Probably not a long rest, but
Cry.
I
At
mean, you
least
can
a
head back to the town and
short
get a short
rest,
rest.
Yeah, that makes sense.
To offer in my own regard to all this. If I am understanding rightly, you find that your sibling and the fact that she's for a circle is something to aspire to be. Correct?
Yeah.
And you want to emulate that, right?
But what?
Apologies. You want to copy her.
That's a pretty. That's kind of full. That's pretty bold of you to say. I short.
Am I wrong?
No, but.
Try just eyeing between both Vampire and Snowstorm at that point.
Oh, we gotta cure wounds for Vampire, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Kristen managed what seemed like the
It's
impossible of reaching that first circle, and you wish to reach similar heights. Nothing wrong with that. I dare say you're awfully doing it.
Kind of pathetic.
Oh, what's a way to put it? Almost self-destructive.
I just came here to get a blessing, okay?
In the middle of the snow, all by yourself, as the small one that you are.
I mean,
It
it
may be
wasn't
small, but I
that
took
hard.
out him. She says, nodding over to Fly.
You had me surprised. And I don't do well in the snow. Plus, I'm your size.
Sorry, what did you just
that
say?
doesn't say anything.
Thank you, Squall, thank you, Squall, thank you, Squall, thank you, Squall.
You don't do well in the snow.
And
Call it a matter of a lack of combat within this type of environment. Like I said, we were in possibility. We are not as often to our homeland. And especially that.
Mm-hmm.
Right, I almost forgot you're not from here.
Indeed.
Indeed.
I'm sorry, Vampire. Do you want me to take away what wonderful wound cures you have up to yourself?
Hey! I just want to say thank you to our fearless leader. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
She
Just
goes over
hugging.
to the narwhal that was left here. She just kind of grabs it by the horn with her mouth.
Woof.
Oof.
But yes. You wish to be like her. I just wish you said.
What was that?
That's
But-
right. 1 second.
Yeah, I didn't catch that.
Going back to it, you wish to be like Kristen. But I dare say you're doing it in a very much a way you shouldn't be. You're trying to be exactly like her, to be exactly that fearlessness, the power, the capability. I can only imagine all the different things she must have accomplished. You probably have it written down somewhere, don't you? Or just have it etched in your head. Right?
She's just staring at you.
My point is, by all means, seek to your first circle if you wish to get there. Use her as an example, but be yourself by doing it.
She just glances you up and down. And then just continues to drag her little narwhal over. Well, let's just go.
Agreed. Powder, want to take me on the way back?
I got an idea.
Powder?
Vampire.
Bah!
That's you. You're Powder.
Yes, Flake.
Want to take me on the way back?
Oh, of course. Come here. Come here, little one. Come here. It's...
Do you need a flight back? Staring down over at Snowfall.
Huh?
Storm. Oh, my brain.
What?
Do you require a flight back to the village, Snowstorm?
I can fly myself.
Yeah, Snowstorm
With your
isn't
prey?
disabled like me. Oh, true. Good point.
Huh?
With your prey?
She proves her
blessing.
point by picking it up and flying off before you.
Wow. What a big girl.
I'm fine.
If only I could fly again.
Well,
Mm.
back to among the evergreens.
Yes.
What do you all think?
Yes.
No, I mean regarding her.
We're not talking. We're pretty much in the air, so I don't think I can hear you much there.
1 second. I'm turning myself up.
No,
That's not what he was
I
saying.
mean, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that during our flight, I don't think we can talk much.
Yes, you can. What?
Can we?
Why wouldn't you?
I don't know. It always seemed
Snowy
like
and windy?
because
I don't know.
it's snowy, windy, we're not very close to each other.
You
It would
can
be hard
shout.
to talk. Yeah, without her hearing it?
I guess. If
Yeah,
you don't want her
exactly.
hearing it.
It's called Fly Closer.
I guess so, yeah. Well,
I don't
I
know
don't
if
disagree.
I'm exactly on about this.
I don't disagree with what you said, but at the same time, I highly doubt that Lynn was able to do all of that just, you know, by herself. Maybe there's got to be a part of it that Snowstorm just isn't seeing.
That's or the fact it feels like she's trying to be like her despite not being crystalline.
No, what I mean to say is that she doesn't actually know. She maybe probably doesn't actually know what crystalline can and can't do. She just sees what she sees and thinks that everything is like it.
That she's perfect, an idol to just emulate.
Mm-hmm.
All the more reason I felt like my point is there, but I feel like I'm missing something.
But do recall something.
What?
Well, if Crystalline is so capable, and we already know that Squall very much is, then she's not like another dragon. She's just as capable, just as driven as the both of them. So I think she's got the ability.
She's overdoing it.
She just needs to focus in the right direction instead of trying to force something that isn't true.
Hmm,
Oh.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Maybe
I-
it's just me
maybe.
speaking because of my own, well, self. But I can understand where she's coming from in all this.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean by that, right?
Well, of course. How could I forget? But
Maybe
if
we'll find out
someone
later.
knows, if
we
someone
can find-
knows,
Hmm?
they'll be definitely be. Forget the name of Squall's parents.
Albino and
Yeah.
Frost.
I'll definitely be Albino or Frost.
Oh, what the heck? What is that? What is that?
Maybe we
change
could
again?
probably ask them about Snowstorm some more. They may still know and something. that is-
Maybe. But I don't see any bad right now in all of this.
What?
We really should focus on trying to see if Lynn's doing okay. Because I can tell you one thing for sure.
Hmm.
If Lynn doesn't come back in one piece, Snowstorm is going to lose it.
Fair enough. Built the whole world around that, see it crumble before your eyes? Not great. I already had my own little reflection on that matter, so it's not gonna be pretty. I'm still dealing with the pieces. And her age, young as she is, it's gonna be even worse.
Anyways,
As you guys,
try
Right on
focus
that
on
note.
not getting lost.
Wait, what? Okay, are you saying that last bit out of character or what?
No, I'm saying that in character. We should focus on trying not to get lost.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
yeah, it's since you guys have already flown this direction, it's not really gonna.
I wonder
come
what
to,
happens
uh,
if we
Still a
dip
matter
fruit
of
in the ice.
hoping-
What?
There you go first.
No, you go first because I wasn't gonna say.
I also
anything.
give that background. What if we dip fruit in the ice so we make ice fruit? I wonder how that would taste.
Oh,
You make a
I
point.
don't. Why does that sound? I don't know. Wouldn't that be like worse or better? Okay, now I'm getting distracted by thoughts of food. I must be hungry.
Well,
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's head back and rest.
another 3 hours of flights after 3 hours of just flying there.
Yeah.
You guys return back to among the
Lord.
Evergreens, and there's a small army of Ice Wings all prepared and waiting with Blaze.
Wait, Squall, do you have your disguise or no?
He took it off.
That's right.
It would be on your way back. Your disguises would have to be reset anyways.
All right, so
Hmm.
Yeah, I
that
was
means
gonna
everyone
say-
make your choice: yes or no disguise. I say yes.
I think we should probably disguise. It's unfortunate, but we should.
We should.
We should, yeah,
Probably
let's go.
this guy.
All right, so Rosary will do the thing, and everybody gets their disguises. Just before they go away. Well, or after,
Yeah.
depending. Snowstorm was in front of you guys anyways.
Yeah. Doesn't matter.
But Snowstorm ain't gonna snitch on us, right?
She doesn't see us. She was in front.
Doesn't
Fair.
Snowstorm benefit from me not existing?
So truest.
All right. Well, she touches down first, and then you guys soon after.
Mm-hmm.
So, though she pretty much just lands in front of her house with her narwhal.
Our
We're back!
No.
Safe and sound, as it were.
That. What happened to you all?
Well,
Eh,
who's
cuts and
saying that?
bruises.
Who's saying
Your
that?
salt. He's returned as well.
Well, we were worried about Snowstorm, who had vanished, and we went to what is usually our fishing spot, just to be attacked by some strange fish, draconic fish-looking humanoid things.
Okay.
I'm
You know what that
guessing
means?
arrivals.
Fish!
Probably.
Now that being said, if you're willing to go all the way to, did we ever get the name of the place we were at?
Right now?
No, did we
The place we
before?
went to? We did,
Yeah.
but I don't remember it. I wonder if I put it in my notes.
It was Glacier of something.
The. Wait, where you guys just came from?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
didn't
no,
put
the
it in my
Glacier of
notes.
Blessings.
Well,
Um,
that makes sense.
It was the Glacier of Blessings. If you wanna make the flight there,
I'd.
they seem to be a lot more edible than the worms. If that's still an issue.
I think I'd rather just make our flight towards the Glacial Palace soon.
I'm fine with that.
That's a very good point. Well, I guess if anyone wants to make the trek, although it could be a little dangerous.
I would prefer if we can manage at least one little rest before we do.
Of course.
Oh, yes, please.
Go right ahead.
I
It's
am-
gonna take a while to get there.
Preparations, I imagine, are nearly wrapped up.
We're pretty much ready to go. However, if we leave soon, it'll probably
It'll
take
be-
us a whole day to get there.
Safer than sorry this time.
Or rather, the
burnt
rest
out.
of the day.
I really, really hope nothing goes wrong there. I
As
mean,
far as I feel,
the journey is something, but after that, I don't know. I'm nervous already just thinking about it.
don't worry. If there's anything to be nervous about, it'd be what, third round of causing for another situation to be saved, saving the day again, as it were.
True, we do have to worry about that, but
All too often. Yes,
Well-
we'll take our momentary breather. I'm gonna go over into those barracks there and see myself a nice little corner to take. Excuse me.
Go right ahead.
Anyone else can do whatever they want. I'm literally gonna take that short rest because I have nothing else to do.
I'm gonna go take that short rest.
I need short rest bad. I need sleep.
You know what? I'm gonna go take a short rest. I'm gonna hang out with.
If
the
anyone has
fire.
any final things to do, consider it now while Snowstorm goes off to drop off Narwhal and Squall, are you gonna go check in on your sister at all?
Anxiety.
Hey, consistency.
Hey.
You watch as he just walks into the house with the narwhal.
Okay, I'll go in the house.
You don't have to. It's fine. Yeah, but it's up to you.
No, I'll go in the house. At least there'll be multiple people there. Hopefully.
Yeah. Really, it's actually just Frost and Snowstorm.
That's more than one person.
Snowstorm brings the narwhal over to Frost, who is at the table. It's like, oh, there you are. I see you've gone hunting already. She just kind of plops it up on the table. And doesn't say a thing. She just continues on past and goes upstairs. Oh, Squall. And it's back to 1.
No.
Well, was it much trouble?
Here we have the
Can
frozen
she not
squall.
see the injured yellow text hovering over me?
You're disguised. You look perfectly fine.
Oh. Is that how that works?
Yep.
I guess so.
Mal.
There was unusual amount of danger we encountered there.
Huh. Well, at least Snowstorm seems to have gotten out of it okay.
Yeah. How often does she run off like that?
Often enough that I know where she's going. It's surprisingly harder without Crystalline around. You'd think 2 dragonettes are harder than 1.
How long has Crystalline been gone for?
Since she, got accepted, really, into the first circle, which would be almost a year ago now. She's been working as the palace guard, as far as I know.
Hmm.
I don't really know what specifics she does up there. All I know is that she's important.
Seems pretty important to Snowstorm, too.
You can say that again. If Snowstorm also ends up in First Circle, that means myself and Albino would also. We wouldn't be stuck here anymore. In the middle of nowhere. Surrounded by trees and nothing else. Although I think Albino's gotten used to it. I think he's out there right now working on something. I don't suppose you'll be sticking around for too much longer, though.
Out of character, I already forgot how long I said, like, we're gonna have to leave. Was there a specific, or was it just
Right now,
soon?
I mean, the plan was take a short rest and then head to the Glacial Palace, am I not wrong?
Yep. Talking about
How
short
long
rest.
is a short rest?
About an hour or so.
Half an hour, actually.
No, it's an hour.
Is it? I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure it was half an hour or whatever.
It sounds like we'll have to leave within an hour.
Huh? Oh.
Sorry for rolling hit die.
Sorry for rolling head die.
It's quite alright.
That's fine. Emotional moment. Die hitting the floor in the other room. Die hitting table in the other room.
Meanwhile,
Any
outside.
gambling in there?
Ah, dang. Yeah, I'm
You just
taking
hear a muffled. You just hear a muffled liar.
Ah, dang it. Nice.
Vampire. It's well. You're always welcome back.
You're so cute.
I
You know
get
that.
the feeling that wouldn't be best.
I know Snowstorm comes off as maybe not the most accepting. But like I said, she just doesn't know you.
It's not just Snowstorm. This whole circles thing, it sounds complicated.
To be honest, it took me a while to fully understand it myself. It can be complicated. But it doesn't... It shouldn't complicate us. I hope.
Not a time to be laughing.
I'm not gonna fucking beam.
Still. It's not a time to be laughing. I hope.
No. I mean, unless you're really enjoying sadness.
Anyway, yeah.
Just tears.
Serious. You know, I almost want to give you something. Although, I don't feel I have much else I can give. Though there is one thing. Come here. As you enter and move around the table and take a seat, beside her. She just leans over, wraps a wing and an arm around you, and then just kind of sets her head gently atop yours. It means so much to me to know that you're here. And whatever happens, you're the only part of my past I can't erase. Or would ever. And I like that. So, she slowly pulls back and then just puts both her paws.
Well, before that,
Yeah.
I think Squall would sort of be a bit tense at first, but then like relax a bit and lean into her arm.
Let that sink in for a moment. And after realizing she's probably been holding you for about a moment or two, she slowly pulls back, puts both her paws on your shoulders. Well, lead them to victory. And then slowly finds it hard to let go, but does. I shan't hold on to you forever. Trying to find something to say.
I should get some rest before we leave, I guess.
I'll make sure your room stays clean. Go on. She just kind of gently nods her head towards the stairs. But yeah, feel free to finish any short rests you guys need to.
I'm pretty much done.
Yeah, yeah, we finished. Do I just hit the fucking short rest button after? Yeah.
Yeah.
Why do I just imagine fucking Vampy just playing, just gently petting Fly in the short rest?
That's fair. Probably be just sleeping in a cushion,
Yeah.
chilling in a cushion next to Vampy.
Blaze would definitely
That's good.
be inside as well, warming up because she doesn't have her band anymore.
It's not
Yep.
New Day, correct?
Nope.
Get the hell out of here.
Nah, get the fuck out of here.
Rosary has not taken any harm, so she will not do any actions or anything like that.
She is just chilling. She is a chill
Got
dragon.
this unidentified longbow.
Ah, yes. You did get the bow.
It's cursed. Yay.
Yay!
You can spend the short rest looking it over.
I thought I was spending it resting.
What?
Short rest. Resting.
Yeah.
No, but it's light activity you can do.
Okay.
Yeah. But, yeah, it's... If you spend, that time just resting and looking over the bow, you'll be able to understand it in its full potential.
Wow, I'm smart.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just how it works. That's what we've been doing. But yeah, okay. Since it's in your inventory, feel free to identify it. And feel free to bring that up later, if you'd like.
Share information with the party? What kind of
What?
game do you think this is, DM?
That's funny.
Imagine you see shared information is actually cringe.
I might have to edit it a little bit, depending on who takes it, but... I believe only two
Does-
members in this party are actually potential users.
Good.
Yeah.
That means not me.
Is there anyone else useful?
What does it mean by if it is bound to you?
Like,
You're attuned to it, probably.
no. Like Eldritch Knight or, Pact of the Blade.
Ah,
Warlocks.
It requires 15 strength to use.
Oh. Yep.
And that's why I said only 2 you can use it.
It's funny
Yep.
because I have 14.
Oh.
Ouch.
It's fine, I already have a bow.
All right.
I know we can get the boat too.
Who else besides Che has 15 strength?
I think the only other person is Stray 8.
Striat has 15 strength?
Exactly.
I'm surprised. Do you?
How much strength does Fly have? Sorry. How much strength does Fly have?
Fly has 13, I think.
I thought Striat would
Yeah,
have been
man,
like
13 as well.
Yeah,
12
13.
strength.
13 strength.
No, but you can still
24
technically
dex.
because you're an item.
But the thing about it is, if you have the strength to use it, you can use Dex to use it.
Yeah. Which is a really weird thing.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Stop thinking.
However, there is a part of the bow that will only use strength.
That is always based on strength.
Yeah.
So I feel like it might be just best to give it to Che for use when gun is too long range.
Hmm.
It might just be better than the gun at the moment, to be honest.
Oh, really? It's that good?
It's pretty good. Plus, wait.
What's that?
Oh. Longbows are D10 instead of D8.
This one in particular is a D10. Wait. Yeah, it is. It doesn't say it, but it also does make its own ammunition.
Because we hate keeping track of arrows here.
This is so true.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
All
It
you have
also
to do-
weighs 0 pounds.
I didn't set a weight because we're not tracking weight.
It weighs 0 pounds. What do you mean we're not tracking weight?
We're not tracking weights.
Since when?
Since forever.
Yeah.
Since we realized that it's not viable for most people to carry Fly on their back.
Yep. Essentially.
Yeah.
That's
I
the
gotta put
trick.
all my
That
stuff
way I
in a
can fly.
bag.
Well, your rest goes without issue.
Does it? That's wonderful news. So we get to have a good little snooze.
Just a
Good.
snoosh.
Just snoosh.
And when you are all ready, you may convene within the town
Oh
center.
boy.
So
Okay.
it's cover that shows that we have the disguise, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now I'm a
Yep,
little
yep.
better off.
And the bow does not
And the bow-
require attunement or whatever. It just pick up and go.
Amazing.
So, I guess while everybody's getting ready, Squall just walks out with this absolutely massive longbow.
Vampire's eyes wide. Shiny.
That's big.
It's so huge.
Okay, that's not.
Cease.
Where'd you get that? Was that? Wait, that looks like.
It was at the glacier. One of the creatures dropped it.
No
I
way.
remember now. So now, I guess it's yours.
I don't think I'll be able to use it. I was thinking, Che, if you'd be interested, I think you might be able to get some good use out of this.
That is a
Huh?
really cool looking.
Does it work the way I think it works?
What?
I do.
How does it work? How do you think it works?
Yeah, since
I
we're-
lack permission to create tile in parent scene.
What do you mean? What?
I tried to drag the item onto the ground.
Ah. There it is.
Bro tried to press Q
Well,
IRL.
it doesn't remove from my inventory, so I guess that's why.
So true.
Yeah.
Unless you didn't drag it from my inventory.
I did. It just didn't do that. Yeah.
It just doesn't delete it. Okay. Now I have 2 of them.
Why?
I didn't click it.
All right. Let's just get rid of one of those. It's.
Did somebody else click it and it just put it in my inventory?
Shay, go ahead. See if you can click on that.
Well,
There you go.
it does.
This
Cool.
item will be permanently deleted and cannot be recovered. Yes.
Yeah, it's fine. Got Shay's got it now.
Deletes it from Che's inventory at the same time because it's just a copy of the pointer.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
So yeah, basically, if you're a warlock or eldritch knight, you don't need the strength score of 15. Otherwise, you do.
Cry.
Damn.
I am not proficient. Please take this away from me.
Oh, you're not.
Oh,
He can't
Oh.
use longbows. The only one who can use it then is Striate.
Striate can use longbows.
Striate's a fighter.
Stride's a fighter. Stride
I'm
can
a
use
fighter.
anything.
I can use anything.
All right, well, there's the bow for you, Striate.
Yay, we're passing around the bow.
Where did you even get this thing?
Where have you been? I just said we got it at the glacier.
I didn't see you get that thing.
Yeah, but he just said it.
Yeah, I know he just said it. Whatever.
Well, why don't you? Why is it that you don't understand?
Out of character, how did you not see me get it? I literally walked away from you while you were trying to have a conversation with me to pick it up.
Whatever. So now it's supposed to appear in my inventory, right?
Yep, it should be there now.
Under weapons.
Damn, it disappeared.
What? How did you?
It's the pointer.
There it is.
It just took a while, I guess.
You just need to. There. I had it saved anyways.
This would help immensely with practicing what the Rain Wing taught me last. Alright. Looks like I had to work on some arm strength this time. Let's see, what kind of pound bow are we working with? Estrai tries to tug at the string.
It is intense. The draw on it is so heavy. But once you pull it all the way back, an arrow just kind of materializes in its draw, taking aim where you're pointing it.
I can work. That's for sure.
All right.
Hey, thank you, by the way. Though, if all the same you'd rather have it back when you are of sufficient capability to. As Stry told
Out of character, now we'll just take it out of your pay.
So true.
You already did that. Wait, we aren't even getting paid?
Why would we get paid? We don't ask for money.
We
Yeah.
do tend to have it thrown away.
Yeah, we don't ask for it because that gets off our pay.
Thank goodness my previous life permitted this to let's just call it part of my previous life and how I mentioned about paying me for helping you and all that, so we'll call him even. Sort of Alice nonsense for so long.
Well, Salt approaches you all.
No.
I've already sent one ahead to notify of our arrival.
Oh, so it's now or never, huh?
Well, now or never, as in, we are coming. And when we get there, we get there.
Yep.
And by this time, we won't be at the palace until nightfall. Beyond nightfall, even.
That okay?
It should be fine. Although we will probably have to wait until the following day for, well, the Queen to see us.
That's only fair.
We'll make do. For now, I am ready to depart when you are.
Of course.
Squall, your final say.
Finally, it's happening. Finally. Blaze just getting all of the jitters, waiting to fly.
All
Oh,
the
boy.
jitters being cold.
Yes, and the chills.
Did I? Derecho, if you don't mind.
Alright, let's get going.
That's all of this then. We're off.
All
Lead the
right.
way.
So, it's gonna be a while.
Oh boy.
Just right when you say that, the music picks up. Perfect timing. Go. Ow.
So,
Leg.
the first hour is spent just flying away from among the evergreens, getting out of the trees, and in to the snow. From here on, we will be doing both survival checks and pretty much con saves, but that's a little bit later.
Uh-huh.
So, to lead the check, we will have Salt going first, because he is leading.
Wait, why are we making these checks?
It's actually starting to get hard to see outside.
Oh.
The snow is really starting to come down. In fact, let me show you just how badly it should be coming down now.
Oh
See.
yeah.
That's a bit more intense, yeah. How about that? Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah, it's bad.
I
Is
guess.
this my
I
favorite
guess.
terrain?
Huh?
Is this my favorite terrain? Can I choose this as my second favorite terrain at 6th level?
What was your second one?
I don't know. I don't know if I had one. I was like, what would even make sense? Because, like, it's supposed to... I was trying to, like, make it be like, you know, oh, well... over the water, because, you know...
Of course.
I don't really think it makes a lot of sense for me to go to a place I've never been before and be like, oh yes, I know this place. Unless that's a thing.
I mean, you've never really lived in the ice before. So
Can we just say that, like, maybe after spending enough time here, it could become my second favorite terrain, but for now, I don't have a clue.
yeah, that's fine. I mean, you haven't even set one yet, have you?
No, I don't think I have.
Yeah, that's fine.
I think it was just like, what the heck else would I choose? Thanks.
Yeah, we'll have it so you basically learn it over
The
the
jungle,
course of this.
because we spent 20 sessions walking through it.
Pretty much. or cities, because you spent so long in possibility.
No, I think we spent longer traveling in the first section when traveling took longer than we spent in possibility.
Oh yeah, for sure. But yeah. You guys are doing really well so far. Nothing crazy. After the 4-hour mark.
We die.
However, you will have to rest here or begin suffering con saves.
Or face consequences.
Face the consequences.
Question.
Do we rest or do we just die?
Question?
If I take off the band, do I immediately get cold, or do I just like gradually get cold as the cold
Oh
seeps
my
in?
gosh, he's trying to metagame the band.
Pretty much immediately.
Good.
Oh, so it's like I was never warm to begin with.
Yeah.
You never were warm, you just thought
Okay,
you
it doesn't
were. It's a
warm
really
you up,
strong
yeah.
placebo effect.
Shit.
You're
I know.
actually just dying. You just don't realize it.
Blaze is really only managing because she's got her little cloak and she's naturally, usually really warm from the inside.
That would
So
just make
I
it
was
worse.
I was
But
saying
yeah.
this because I was saying like I wanted to trade it like regularly between Vampire and me so that we don't get like neither of us just dies, I guess.
Okay, so
No,
We're
you
just
just have to
done.
die.
so one of you each hour doesn't make a con save.
I guess so.
Are you gonna rest?
You
we
can
getting
get warm
arrested?
with Liamin's tiny hut.
We have a tiny
Um,
hut.
I do.
Oh.
It does make things warm. I guess it says
It-
comfortable.
Does
It
the
says
music box
comfortable.
make things warm?
No, it does not.
It just covers you in rocks.
You still have that?
Technically, that would make things slightly better.
Yeah, I still have the music box. Why wouldn't I?
Fair enough.
It's given me inspiration once. For not being able to use it.
Well, it was a good idea, but it wouldn't have been able to work because the time limit
It was
on
a good idea, except I didn't read the fine print.
I like the idea. But yeah,
I just say it. Too long.
yeah, you can spend a
Oh, comfortable
Oh.
and dry.
yeah, you can spend a few moments getting warm inside the Liamin's tiny hut.
Warm.
So at least then you guys can go the next 4 hours without having to make any con saves.
Mm-hmm.
However,
like
by
that.
then it'll be nighttime.
Hmm.
We
Like
have
that less.
Rosary.
True.
What about Rosary?
Fair point.
Night vision.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
For North.
It'll be fine. We'll just freeze faster, but we can see.
Yay! We can become popsicle.
All right. So
I am a meat popsicle.
the journey continues on. As you guys draw close to this absolutely massive tree that seems to appear out of the snow.
Oh wow.
What
is that thing?
That would be the tree that stood.
Oh, I knew it.
Oh my
It
god! Looks like a
definitely
Christmas
is a
tree.
tree,
It's
and it is standing.
like 600 feet tall.
Standing here, I realize.
You were just like me, trying to make history.
You guys want to stop by here?
Yeah.
Is there a historical plaque that tells you about the tree?
Well, there's something down there.
It's a historical marker here.
It literally is the
Learn
marker.
about the tree. We have to learn about the tree from the historical marker, guys.
I do have a map for the tree. If you guys want to stop
Okay.
by the tree.
I
Well,
mean,
then
you
we have
put an
two.
effort on the map.
You
We
say you
have
have a
two-
map, we have to avoid it.
Exactly. No.
You don't avoid it?
No.
I don't know. If you made a map, it sounds like a trap.
Maybe the tree.
Maybe I just
But
want you
the
to see the tree.
Yeah, maybe there's something in the tree. Maybe we can sleep on the tree. Maybe we can even make little decorations. Wait.
It is Christmas.
It is
Almost.
crema, but is it crema in the actual game?
No.
It is crumble.
It's not even close to the Day of Rime. Or the Day of
Cringe.
Frost.
Damn it, make it. It's like, damn it, make it. Alright, it's Day of Frost now. Fuck it.
But I mean, IRL is getting more
Yeah.
crumble.
it is starting to get dark at this point, so
I mean, we could settle there for the night, maybe. I don't know.
I mean, what's the tree gonna do? Kill us?
Yeah,
Yes.
we
Tree
haven't
guys.
had any trees that tried to kill us yet.
Hmm.
What do you mean we haven't had any
Smile.
threes that tried to kill us yet?
Smile.
They never. They just wanted to be our friend. It's fine.
We haven't had any trees that succeeded in killing us yet.
That's fair.
I mean, technically, you just, like, interpreted what the tree was doing entirely the wrong way.
Yeah. It is what it is, though.
It advanced the story. It's good.
Yeah. And I was so sad about it, and this is the next session.
it's alright, well. You all stopped by the tree that stood.
And we chop it down. It is no longer standing, so the name makes sense now.
Yay! We have wood for
Oh my
days.
god.
I guess that's why they named it the tree that stood, not the tree that stands, because they named it the tree that stands. Someone would cut it down
It's
just to be that person.
the snow is
That's
still
alright.
falling quickly, but at least underneath the tree, it seems to
Yeah.
at least not be as freezing.
Oh, that's good.
You do see two walls made next to it, though. It's a
Is there a historical plaque?
something like that.
Wait. What are those?
Hold on, what?
Pointing at the walls.
Oh,
Who's
that would be those this tree stands for.
Oh.
so we're not allowed to climb over that wall?
What? There's nothing to climb over.
We could just walk past it?
What?
Or
It's
just
not a
pretend
wall,
like-
it's a-
Mother. These are names of dragons.
Oh.
Yes.
Is that does that hold the name of some important ice swing?
Go see for yourself.
I'll see from.
Ah!
Come here, come on. I'm gonna analyze the plaque and see if there are any names I could probably pick
I guess
out
I'll
and recognize.
scrutinize together with Vampire.
Just to make sure it's actually in the shadow of the tree, correct?
Okay, so you all walk up to the plaque, and none of you understand the language.
Nice.
Only if you know. Not me casually trying to find my own archive, real quick. Would any of you happen to know Frostland?
Nope.
What
Yeah.
the hell is that?
No.
That would be the
Wait.
Icewing language.
Yeah.
I know of it. I don't think I know it. Would I?
No, we
No,
have.
I do.
Oh, you do know it.
Yeah.
Yeah, then you can read it. Just fine.
What am I reading?
It's pretty much just mostly names and one thing on the top that says, "This tree stands for those who can no longer stand for themselves."
Hey, Squall, do you recognize any of those names? Since you can read ice language and all.
Ice language.
Ice language.
You see,
I assume I don't.
you actually do see some names that you recognize from history itself. It seems like
that's fair.
Queen Diamond's own name was written here from thousands of years ago. There's another name that came up recently, Caribou.
What?
A caribou.
Excuse me?
When did that come up recently? I've slept. since
Snowstorm mentioned the name Caribou a while ago. When Fly asked her about Crystalline's friends.
Please share this information with the party.
The
No.
strange thing though about that is where it is, considering it seems the lower the names are, the more recent they are. This one's
And
kind of close to Diamond.
Do I understand that this is a list of dead?
Depends on what your take on "this tree stands for those who no longer can stand for themselves" means.
Yeah, that's what I don't know.
Well, time to take a
What does
shot.
that mean?
Shot in the dark.
No, who? Name.
But you do know Queen Diamond was
Salt. What? What does it mean? Those who can no longer stand for themselves.
Are you asking Salt?
Yeah.
Oh. Usually dragons who pass, their names are written here.
Okay, would it be... Is it crazy for 2 dragons in 1,000 years to have the same name?
No. It really isn't. Which is why this naming system is heavily flawed.
There's something wrong.
I'm trying to, out of character, I'm trying to determine if Squall thinks something is wrong. Does Squall know of historical cases where the same name is used twice in 1,000 years?
Well,
Or is that a thing that just doesn't happen in this universe?
it can end up happening sometimes.
Is it rare enough that it's suspicious?
For you, probably.
Okay.
Because that doesn't happen a lot in the Sea Kingdom.
There's a lot of
This
fish
name-
around.
Huh?
This name, Caribou?
What about it?
Wait, Caribou? That's Lynn's friend.
I mean,
You can't mean.
Well, Either could be, or... Well, there's kind of a lot of caribous running around these days.
Wait, what do you mean?
Well, if that out of character, if that were true, they wouldn't be having so much food problems.
Well,
Rubbish.
the village, far to the right, to the east, one of the biggest ones we have. We remember and venerate caribou.
Oh.
Must've
That
been
makes a
much-
lot of sense, and that's also quite
So I wouldn't know who caribou is from history.
Do a history check. Now that you're thinking about it.
Normal history.
Yep.
Is there a way to like expertise for a single roll, or do I have to change it down?
I mean, we can just -3 from the total.
Just minus. Is it -3?
Yeah, because you double it, so you have +3 plus
Yeah.
3, so yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, if anybody else wants to also roll, they may.
what the
Sweet.
fuck you mean? How would I
Oh.
know?
Okay, you got a 21 anyways.
21.
What's 9 plus 10?
21.
So,
Dude.
1 second. I gotta bring up the page just so I don't fuck it up.
Squall read the right book.
He sure did.
Yes, you did.
So, caribou is the animus dragon who created the gift of subsistences. Or the gifts of subsistence.
Ah.
Yay.
That's the thing where you get food for free, right?
Yes.
Yes.
There is, however, another caribou that pops up in your mind because you got a 21. A bard from a completely different social network because the other one was a princess. And that entire family line of adult Icewing females is just named caribou. All of them.
Oh.
That's all caribou.
So because I rolled a 21, I get flavor text. I love it.
That one's a little bit more recent, too, as well, I think.
Okay.
So it's just a goddamn clan of caribou. Named Caribou.
What do you call a group of caribou?
A flight,
Caribou?
apparently.
A blessing.
It's a flight of caribou.
Hey.
No, a group. Oh, well, hold on. You know, it's just called a herd.
And I know it's called a herd. I'm saying a flight because all the caribous. There are more dragons called caribous than there are
There's a
actual
dragon.
caribous.
Yeah.
Funnily enough,
good.
they don't live in We Remember and Venerate Caribou. They live in Village of the Plentiful Seals.
I mean, it makes sense. It's hard to remember and venerate someone when everybody's named the same thing.
Yeah. But if going down the list, 2 more names appear that you definitely recognize.
Oh,
Caspian.
this is the place.
Oh.
And
Caspian.
Sabretooth.
Oh boy.
They're recent, huh?
Kind of recent, yeah.
It's almost like we killed them and they came back to life.
However, not that recent.
Where's the whiteout?
What do you mean the whiteouts?
We had to put whiteout on their names. They're not dead.
They're like 10 names back from the bottom.
Well, 9 people died since then. That's a shame.
Did you know that people die when they're killed?
No.
Oh my god.
Is this like, did the names just appear, or does someone inscribe them?
Someone comes out here to describe them.
How do they know when they're dead?
When they bury them? When they kill them themselves? Who knows?
So this is a graveyard.
Sort of.
Interesting.
Is it like magical in any way? Can people just
Nothing
put a
about the
name?
tree here is magical, nothing that we know of at least.
Well, the tree certainly looks a little special, but yeah.
Who knows? Maybe we'll be visited by their spirits.
I'd hope not, vampire. Oh. I mean, powder.
Relax, relax. Like, I won't let any mean spirits get you. I say, giving him a nice head rub.
So what if somebody just, wrote Rhyme's name on here?
True.
Is that a thing
What?
Squall would do?
No. I think
Well,
the way I would think about it is, if it is magical, it would punish a person who put a falsely dead name on it, not like, kill that person.
well, are you actually saying that in character?
I don't think so.
You could, but though it would
You
be
wanna.
interesting.
I could say in character, what happens if someone writes a name and they're not dead?
Yeah.
Usually that's seen as a challenge.
This is where Squall just goes full hard ass mode and writes a rhyme anyways.
It's my emotion. No, that's like Squall, quote unquote powder, hard ass time.
Writes rhyme, time skips a bit. We all die.
All of
Yeah,
your names
that's-
are instead written instead of rhyme.
Yeah.
That would be a possible outcome indeed, yeah. We
Wouldn't it be
do
funny
I
if
have
it was our big
forgotten that what makes rhyme so freaking powerful is King freaking Crimson.
Oh, you know what's really funny?
Oh,
I
Oh,
went
God.
back to look at that video in particular with the whole YouTube AI thing. It really brought up the whole King Crimson thing.
Oh my god. Oh my god. It's
What did you ask?
Nothing.
That's some
It was just in
bullshit,
the
man.
it was just in the recommended questions.
It was the recommending question, how does King Crimson work?
No, it said what is the King Crimson? I've
That's
been
a
playing
good
with that shit
question.
too much. Anyway,
You should stop playing with it so much. You're teaching it. You're making it stronger.
You're teaching it how to be King Crimson, that's bad. Yes, anyways.
But yeah. Rhyme, her name is not written here, it is just Caspian and Sabretooth.
Unfortunate.
Oh, so it's like, oh.
Is
sorry.
Battlefin written here? No, they're not an Icewing.
So true.
No, it's only Icewing names that are written here.
What
Correct.
happens if you write a non-Icewing name here?
But it just could.
It just writes your name instead. No.
Bro,
Easy.
imagine if we died and it just writes in our fucking Icewing names. Oh,
I
what
think
the
it-
fucking.
People are law-abiding citizens in these parts. They don't write non-Icewing names on the Icewing name plaque.
We'll be the first to change
We
this shit.
spent the entire episode looking at Icewing names, trying to understand how the Death Note works.
Go!
Oh my god.
I'll take this potato chip and eat it.
So,
There is one more name.
Anyways. Yeah.
At the very bottom, written very clearly,
Mm-hmm.
and not Icewing text and not just straight up Draconic. Winter.
do we
What?
all of
What
us
the heck?
recognize this?
When did?
Dobby,
Mm-hmm.
do all of us recognize this?
All of you see Winter, written
Oh.
in his actual name, in plain Draconic.
Wait.
That's name and
Wait, no, that can't be.
No. Wait a second.
Oh,
Where?
I don't suppose there's any other winter I can guess this name relates to.
Well, there's a lot of caribou, so maybe.
It's not the winter we know.
Caribou's one thing. If I'm not mistaken.
And the fact that I
just-
can actually read it means
Yeah, what's up with that?
Do you know anything about this, Salt?
I only know one Winter.
But why this writing? Where
Yeah,
all the
but-
rest is so different.
He did come back with his brother, who seemed
So it is.
kind of out of it. But I left pretty soon after.
He did. We're talking about Winter's brother came here and left.
I don't know about exactly here. They were at the palace when I last was there.
Well, No, this has to be wrong. Winter knew what he was doing.
Well,
He knew what he was getting into. He said his brother might have a few issues, but him? How?
how?
Could it be a challenge?
I'm curious myself. What?
Wait!
happened?
No, that wouldn't make sense. It would have to be an outsider. That's right, they've written it in this way.
We can only hope it's some sort like that, though the fact it's specifically his name suggests it's someone that knows him. And
I mean-
especially didn't want it to write it in the language of Ice Wings.
Maybe they wanted us to see it.
Maybe they forgot that I knew the language.
That'd be way too presumptuous to
Maybe they
imagine
found
they would already
character.
be expecting us to arrive here. Unless they came here and did it recently. Astray would very much wander closer to the carving of Winter's name, examining it to see the recency. If it looks like it's been freshly etched into the ice.
do an investigation check.
Spooky music.
That's pretty good. You're not really like an ice sculpture, like Corazon or something like that, but you can clearly tell This was etched within the last couple of days. Maybe yesterday. Maybe the day before. Maybe today.
Recency is not going to be all that great. I can only tell it as much that it's as recent as anywhere between immediately right now to maybe a few days back.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm getting a feeling. Same feeling I had when we got on that boat to the Summer Palace.
I don't know that much, but for me, this is more along the line of similar, not so welcoming threats.
Better get to the bottom of this.
And we have one location to go to find them.
We should find Winter.
Thankfully,
Now.
that's where we're headed already.
All our roads shall lead there.
Honestly, at this point, I think we better hurry.
I'm fine with that.
You really want to go to the castle now? In the middle of the night?
What is the worst we can expect?
I thought
in the
that
middle
was
of
the
night?
plan.
Yeah. Because if someone's challenged Winter, they're probably not gonna wait.
Okay, how about this? Salt, two things. One, how much further are we?
Another 6-7 hours? Hard to say with all the snow. And Blaze is
And
already
what-
freezing off.
And
We can't do
what
that.
is the worst we can expect in terms of this kind of weather? At this time of night.
What was Fate's Icewing name again?
I forgot.
I thought we noted somewhere.
Hunter?
Hunter? Yeah, it's just
It was
Hunter.
just
Alright.
Hunter.
It's just Hunter. I can see that.
Hunter.
That's what we
You
thought
want to
it
bring
was.
up one of those old things again? Keep the princess warm?
Oh. Sure.
That's the note I had of when we tried to remember everyone's name, so if it's not correct and you remember it being something else.
No, I'm pretty sure it was indeed just Hunter.
I think so. Hunter's a decent Icewing name. Okay. Either way.
It's very small though.
If this is some strange challenge or something. Oh, this is nice. Thank you. Thank you. Ah, this is so much better than being out there in the cold. If somebody wants the nephew of the queen dead, then they are probably close by. Although within the palaces should be safe. Should. We're still not guaranteed our own safety.
We don't want another possibility situation. I'm gonna say that right now. Just have to hope that Winter can hold his own well and long enough. I can't imagine anyone would want to challenge him, given, if I remember correctly, Hailstorm was effectively hailed as quite the Icewing in his own right.
That was years ago.
Years ago as it may be, he's still a name of recognition. Challenging Winter over seemingly bringing back, it wouldn't add up.
No, it wouldn't.
Would I be able to recognize the handwriting, the claw writing on their name?
Yeah, just
On the-
Winters.
Just Winter? On Just Winters?
Oh, wait, like who wrote it?
Yeah, like who wrote it?
That would be a seriously high investigation check.
Well, we ball with this one.
Go for it.
Just normal?
Straight up,
So-
yeah.
Oh.
God damn it.
No dice.
Whoever wrote this, it's so strange.
At
Why
most,
would-
Davi, could you based upon Vampire's role, could you at least define the text in terms of, like, is it violent looking? Is it more proper looking? Is it blunt? Does it look... How would you define how that text would look like?
That's a good
Yeah,
question.
good question. Yeah.
It's written neatly.
Precisely as though a pristine royal nature, even? Is it even one could define it as friendly text despite the nature of it?
Maybe.
That one's a bit harder to say.
Good enough.
It's strange enough that it's not written in the Icewing language, Frostland.
And yet it's also still so proper.
Yes.
Understood.
It has to be an
Vampire, what do you
ice.
make of it?
It has
You
to
look
be
like-
an. Sorry.
Vampire, you're eyeing it awfully close. What do you see?
I'm trying to find out who could possibly write this, but I can't seem to make it out.
What is it
Well,
look like to
we
you?
know it's an ice wing, because, as far as I know, I'm pretty sure we have the only gifts of diplomacy. So that means
Wait a moment. I have one more idea. This tree here, it's been here forever. And easily within the past few days.
that's true.
Rosary.
Rosary.
Since Rosary's not really here to ask it. I mean,
Come
we
on,
can
don't
ask
do
her.
this to us.
I'm not gonna. No, I'm gonna ask
Why,
her.
you're the one who snapped into that, and whoever else did.
She
you two
is
do it.
around. I'm gonna send her a DM.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's here.
I wonder if she either forgot or
Okay.
is having problems.
Alright. I've sent her the message. Hopefully she gets that and reads it out soon. In the meantime,
can just ask the tree on behalf of Rosary, honestly.
I know. I just want to see if she
Tree!
gets.
Talk to tree!
I just want to get her wording if I can get it.
Okay.
Seems like I'm getting it. What did Stray 8 say? Oh, she's asking how have you guys responded? Considering the fact that this seems to be a challenge on Winter's life.
We're mostly curious as to what the hell.
That's
Who
the
wrote it, yeah.
intonation.
I'm gonna say
Interesting.
to her, they're wanting to know if the tree can say who wrote it.
Even what?
Or what, yeah. But, I mean, it's pretty obvious, right? Has to be an Icewing. No one else can be up here.
Sorry.
There is one exception. Which would actually make some sense. I seem to recall that there were some creatures on the wall.
Strange.
Those creatures were not attacked. Now, I do also remember that normal birds were attacked. But it seems obviously to be some kind of exception.
The difference between birds and the things that were inside the wall were that they were inside the wall.
So then it must be an Icewing. Unless someone tricked the system and literally just teleported over the wall, which is entirely within the realm of possibility when you consider how powerful some of these mages we've encountered are.
Indeed.
And there is a certain someone that we've seen is both extremely hard-headed, hot-headed, and rather dangerous and proficient with magic.
Gee, I wonder who
certain
you could be
person-
talking about.
A certain person that, last we checked, decided to kind of leave. And
On your
although,
say-so.
yeah, I know. Because I kind of didn't want to... Because you wrote me in a corner. I'm gonna be honest.
Alright.
You just wrote me in a corner there.
So, I'm gonna roll on Rosary's behalf.
Very good.
As Rosary walks up to the tree and just gently sets the claw on its roots. And asks, who wrote this? Who wrote Winter's name? Who was here within the last 3 days? Writing. I'm gonna do my dice. Actual dice.
The tree. I don't know. I was asleep.
So that is a 16.
Not horrible.
Oh, wait. Hold up. No, yeah, no, it's just a 16. You guys just kind of sit there listening to nothing. You just hear the snow falling, the wind howling. And then Rosary kind of steps away from the tree.
Well,
It doesn't know who. Just... That's what's going on. 3 dragons were here within the last few days.
Oh, ice wings?
I think so.
Oh.
together?
I think we know then.
Yeah.
Well, sounds like your usual suspect. Well, suspects. Ryman or two lackeys. But why would... What would Rhyme want with Winter? Why is she after... the stone?
No. If
Huh?
she was after another... Maybe I'm wrong about Crystalline.
What about... Wait, what do you mean?
No, that can't be it. It's...
Tell us!
Hailstorm was supposed to have his circle designation a few months ago.
Right. I remember
But
that.
he was
and it
never
went
allowed.
missing.
He was missing for years. He was first circle years ago. Which
And
means
so?
he's viable to challenge somebody for first. But why is Winter's name written here?
Winter was... Which circle was he? Oh,
He was 4th. 3rd, I think?
Nothing special then.
all the same.
Ouch.
Nothing special unless you brought back somebody of the first circle who was lost for years.
You suspect that by doing that he just made himself a target.
A target for... Wait, this
Either
doesn't make any
revenge.
sense.
More
That
than
Or
means-
maybe... What circle was he in now?
I left before I heard anything about his circles being changed. We'll know when we get to the courtyard.
I just hope we won't make it too late.
It's
This is not gonna be a fun night.
I'm just gonna take first watch. You all can go ahead and enjoy yourself. I'm just gonna keep an eye on things.
I'd come with, but I wanna
Stay
I wanna
to the
be warm.
circle. You can't stay out here.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just be ready.
Well,
I'll head inside the tent.
On that note, I will defer any further interaction to anyone else that has any lasting remarks. Stride herself is going to just take first watch, unable to get an easy sleep quite yet. Nerves too strong.
Actually, I don't know if Fate is... I guess Fate doesn't need to go inside the tent and might not want to, considering the big-ass dragon in there, but...
Fate can actually hold his own within the cold now.
Yeah, exactly.
Especially after having that nectar
Oh,
missed.
true. Big true.
Yeah.
Because I would have, if he came indoors, I would have talked to him.
He would go in if others go in. He wouldn't go in with
I
like
mean, most people are
Blaze
going
alone.
in. I'm assuming.
Are they?
I
I
imagine.
suppose.
Yeah, Rosary's
Because
definitely
they
going
can't.
in.
Yeah, Rosary, Vampire, Qual. I mean, I guess Shay would. It's cozy. There's just a lot of space being taken up by somebody.
Somebody.
At least I don't take much space, so I make up for that kind of.
Yeah, you just sleep on somebody's back or something. Salt
Yeah,
does join
makes
you
sense.
outside Stray 8.
Say it one more time.
Salt joins you outside to watch.
Fair enough.
Alright. Now then. I suppose.
I'm back.
Hello.
What did the tree say?
The tree said 3 dragons were here recently.
Yeah.
Oh.
And if anybody would like to relay anything else I've mentioned.
I think you said they were ice wings.
I never
But most
said-
importantly, no, you didn't say that. Okay. Most importantly, Salt said that he was thinking that Hoarfrost actually, when
Hailstorm.
Hoarfrost came back, fuck. When the who's Hoarfrost?
Hoarfrost is
Frost.
Mastra's old character.
Oh, right. When the Hailstorm came back, that because he was first circle, he failed his assertion ceremony because he wasn't there. But now that Winter brought him back, he's eligible to challenge a first circle member to become first circle himself.
Oh. Oh dear.
Yeah.
But Winter is not first circle.
So
which-
his name being.
It's a little strange.
But
I
there's
guess
calm-
someone's just mad or something.
But yet calm enough to write me.
True.
So that just leaves us now to asking. Oh, by the way, Squall, are you gonna be out in the open forever, or do you want to go in the tent? Okay, I'm gonna trust that. It's a silent anxiety yes.
Alright. So, Stray 8, roll perception. You will have
Very well.
disadvantage, as it is dark, and a snowstormy night.
Actually, would having a torch be able to offset?
With all that hail, I don't think so.
It's not hail, it's just snow.
Well, all that snow, probably not.
Hmm. No, wait. I know what I can do. Blind fighting. Try to tap into that a little, if you will. What do you say?
That limits.
It'd be difficult.
That doesn't do anything, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
No, you're fine. I just thought of
I-
that on the spot, so make of that as you will.
But I will say you can. You know what? No, I'll take your first roll and say you're listening instead of watching.
Yeah.
But even then, it's not very good because
Yeah.
noise.
We're talking trying to listen through a snowstorm, even with a 15 that it would be.
Yeah. Luckily for sight, at least Salt gets a 19.
Well, yes, that was fucking nice, you guys.
Actually, no, he just gets a 16, actually.
Alright.
Not a 19. I was wrong. Still, it seems like nothing is really out there.
So,
Hmm.
how much of drama has there been in the Ice Queen Kingdom?
Drama? When is there time without it?
Given the recent circumstances, perhaps more toward that.
A lot goes on here.
Let's say more along the lines of any one dragon that's a little bit more aspiring. A little more cutthroat, even.
Well, the biggest thing that happened last year was Powder and Crystalline's challenge.
Powder and Crystalline, and with Crystalline no less being the one to given for a circle, the victor.
Exactly.
Correct. And that landed Powder.
Well, it would have normally left him second circle, depending on what was going on. However, something else came up, and he was exiled instead.
Was it for treachery during the trial?
Only Crystalline really knows that answer. Or rather, she, the queen. They're the only two dragons I would know that would be there.
You make it sound like as if it were. Ah, that's right, that trial, that one.
What other trial did you think I meant?
Wait, are we gonna see Powder there?
Just making sure I'm keeping track is all.
What's Powder do?
The better I'm informed about these things, the more we know what we're going to be walking into. Devious plots and treacherous natures, as it were, have been all too common despite these better times that we're supposed to be having.
Right.
More peaceful times I thought were going to happen. You see anything on your own end? Out there? Zombie?
Zombie.
Hard to say.
Snow itself is hard to discern too much. Everything makes a noise, as it were, but even then, I'm still not attuned.
What was that?
I'm trying to listen through all the noise. Nothing sounds different. Wait. What was... I swore I heard...
Whatever it is. I don't think it's much.
You never know.
A little more... Moments... Stray just tries to tune in on that ever so brief moment, something maybe I'll beyond. Everything makes a noise, no matter how quiet.
Fair, I guess. Does that mean I should be trying to stay quiet or something?
No, you're fine.
Sorry, what does this have to do with drama again?
Nothing. I just swore I heard something briefly, like something called out. Anyway, I'm finally starting to let sleep take in.
Okay. Well,
I believe it's been close to the hour where we need to swap anyways.
I think so. We never decided who's taking second watch. Okay.
Not it.
Don't worry.
Figure out who.
I'll get my guards on it.
Very well. Tried herself to find a place in the safety of her lot and take to rest once she is certain Salt made sure the guards were in position.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So, they go ahead and do their watch.
Which leaves one fine room. If I'm not mistaken. Oh wait, no, it's in rotations of 2, wasn't it?
Yeah, they're doing 3 because they're all just nobodies. One of them ends up just like bored as shit playing with snow. The other is actually paying attention.
Fair enough.
Not really playing with snow, just all he sees is really snow. The other one gets a nat 20.
On
Woke.
point, aware, awake,
But yeah.
perhaps even focus as the rest of us after the recent things.
Indeed. In any case, who will take the last watch?
But not it.
Fearless leader, you would. Stride is just gonna.
Don't take a second watch. Just try it. God damn it. This is not.
Just Fly
Not a
gets
good
up
timing.
and punches straight back out.
Bonk. Bonk.
Stay asleep.
Yeah,
Sorry,
sleep.
who's done watches so far?
Did we all
Salt,
need to do it?
Stride is literally the only person who did a watch out
It's
of you
fine.
guys.
I'll say that I wake up early because I was a little nervous, and I'll take I don't know. I was gonna say Fate because I wanted to have a chat with Fate at some point.
You could wake him up.
Yeah,
You two do a thing. Do it. Do it. Do it.
sure.
Do thing. Do thing.
So I'm gonna wake up.
Also, I will note 2 different songs are playing for some
I'm not
reason.
going back to sleep.
Interesting.
I only hear one.
Weird.
I only hear one as well.
Which
I'll like move around Fate, just unsure if I should.
it might refresh then, Stride.
Yeah.
Hey.
Don't worry, I'll refresh. But
Hey,
do your thing, Fly.
Hey.
Hunter.
hey,
Go.
Fate.
It's what? Why? It's not morning yet.
Oh, sorry. If you wanted to sleep, I mean, I saw the guards come back. and
Oh,
I wasn't able
do
to
we
go
need?
to sleep. I had a couple questions. Figured I might as well. Well, it's you or Squall, really. Guess Tride's already gone.
Oh, guess we need someone to watch. I can do it with you. He like yawns while he gets up.
Well, let's go.
Are you
How
sure
do you
you're
see?
okay?
How do you
Sorry.
see this stuff?
I mean, see this stuff. What do you mean? You mean like snow or
Yeah,
darkness?
it's so thick. It's not like
Oh,
rain, like at all. Rain, you can see it, but you can see through it easily. Mostly a sun you have to worry about. This stuff is, it's silent, but it's like a thick cover.
I can't say I can easily see through them either. I'm not used to flying in the snow.
No, I guess somehow I figured you were a bit more habituated.
Oh, as in experience about Icewing as you are, probably. And
Really?
Icewing
So,
jumps
you've
around.
never been to the palace?
No,
Hmm.
I mostly just live in the rainforest. Especially after Queen Glory. Well, I think I prefer it there, but I don't know.
I definitely prefer it there. You can believe me on that.
Oh, I mean, you were clearly suffering without that bracelet, so I mean, I would have preferred warmer too if I were you.
Yeah. Well, that being said, I'm. I don't know. Just. So I woke up early because really wanted to get going, but guess what? I'm Fi is going to like stick out his arm and wave them in the air. It's about as close to flying as I can get. Especially now. I
Didn't you
was
say
just
you have a question? You woke me
well
up.
I I was kinda hoping you had an idea what kind of knowledge they had inside the castle, but guess not. Sorry.
Well, I mean, they probably have something we don't know. That's just a hunch, though. Because we don't really know much about them.
My hope is without the use of animus they've got going on around, they maybe know a bit more about it than the average dragon. I was hoping to ask Winter about it, but seems we have to. Seems we're gonna have other priorities.
Hmm.
It's strange.
What is?
Well, I'm being worried like that. I used to have this. Well, I guess I didn't have it for very long, but there's this confidence that comes with knowing that you can do more. You, if need be, you can pull in from some inner strength. But I don't really have that anymore. I
And
just
you
trying
mean
to
your fog?
focus. Yeah, I'm
Weird
trying to
thing.
focus, thinking, trying to think of how it felt.
Well, take it like this. Personally, I prefer that you are just yourself. I mean, it would be cool if you can control that, but it's a little bit scary for me and probably some others too. You suddenly can't control yourself again for whatever reason.
I know. I
But
guess you
yeah,
make a good point.
I understand that you want to get that power or whatever that was back again. I'll help you however I can, but you know, I just like you the way you are already.
Well, I won't lie. That's pretty encouraging, actually. Thanks. Is that the wind? Is that the sun rising? Can't see with all the snow.
Morning already? Darn.
It is, in fact,
Guess you're not.
the sun trying to push through, but let me show you just how bad the snow is getting.
Oh no.
I like Discord light mode.
Discord light node. Oh no, not Discord light node. Also, I just realized how scraggly your goddamn tree is. What is this? Zombie?
Ignore that. The tree's
It's
fine.
scrunkly.
Zombie, did you spill your coffee?
I just realized it.
I don't drink coffee.
He spilled his dad's coffee. Cannon.
Oh my god.
It's fine. It looks
The
like a
DM
tree.
spilled his coffee over the tabletop board, I swear.
I mean,
And said that's
Cool.
a tree.
it is a tree now. It's a coffee tree.
Okay.
Here's my sources.
That will be a conclusion of a long rest, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, it will be for everybody. Even though
Oh boy.
we're still awake.
Oh, I didn't realize we were doing a long rest. Can I detect portal
Yeah.
first?
You wouldn't have found anything anyways.
And that will advance us to Sunday.
Is it new
Oh
day?
boy.
Why
Hold
Sunday?
on.
What?
There's a
Wait, oh, I
Simple calendar?
I
The calendar.
accidentally removed something.
I think there's a dragon I need to wake up.
Yeah, go wake your pappy, mommy.
It is now the
Whatever.
22nd of Solus.
Hey. I go on, I go and grab Vampire Snout and sort of shake it around. Powder! Powder!
Don't scare me like that. I was having a good dream.
Vampire's squeals were waking up Blaze.
Sun's up, sun's up. We gotta
Right. I was having a really nice dream about blood. Something, I don't know.
go. Vi is just going to sort of
We're not gonna have another
His
instance
head-
of last time, are we?
tilt his head
What
to
is
the
it?
side and eye Vampire a little weirdly. A nice
Those-
dream about blood.
Don't worry about it.
It better not be a premonition, that's all I can say.
We did deal with that whole vampire thing before, right? That's not only a thing, yeah?
What are you even talking about?
Nothing! Nothing!
Don't worry about this. Let's just go.
Another misadventure for another time.
Of course. Come on.
Come on, Potter.
Early in the morning, early to rise, let's see, to the crack of dawn, straight to the castle itself.
To the Glacial Palace, then.
Anyone else have anything? Because I'm all good to go.
I guess not.
Well, that settles that. Nothing at all. Straight to.
Alright, we just go
Straight
north,
to the winter
straight from
palace.
the tree.
Winter.
With our walls facing that way, should just be straight this way. Let's go.
Speed run any percent.
I'm surprised you can see the wall so far away through the freaking snow.
The walls of the plaques.
Okay. Fair enough.
It'll take 3 hours to get there. I guess. Well, with the snow, it's going to be a little slower, but...
We're gonna run fast. Hold on, Winter.
Yeah.
We're coming.
You guys get there just before you really have to start making any checks or anything like that.
Good.
Alright, just touch down here. 1 second. I apparently forgot
I
to
hope
do
you
something.
have a mega map of this place.
Oh. Well, I've got 2. So far.
Better than nothing.
We begin as you all touch down in the courtyard. I need to make this a little bit better, though. Well, better as in the snow. You can see a tree full of just little lights on it, all of its branches. And to the left of it,
Oh
a
boy.
long wall.
Okay, more walls. What'd this one do?
Yeah, cough. Apparently.
We climb. It's like we
That-
climb over it with our claws.
That over there would
Oh,
be
on it.
the gift of order, as he says,
I will
walking
trust
onto
on a
the...
side bit.
Oh, I see.
Rosary made sure that as we were waking up to quickly reapply the disguise appropriately.
It's not
That's-
time for it.
Yeah, you got about...
Midday.
Yeah, that's midday. It is
Okay.
currently like 10, maybe.
Just want to make sure.
Well, you guys got up real early for this, so,
All the more reason to be prepared.
yeah, it's probably more like 9.
Anyways, continue.
To your left, the gift of order. To your right, the gift of light.
That tree over there is the gift of light.
Yes. In fact, all you have to do is take one of its little lights, and it will follow you around.
That's really neat, actually.
That's
Wait.
really bad for stealth.
Powder, before you think of touching that,
It's fine.
let's try and... What is?
Feel free. It's for everybody to use.
Wait,
Oh.
really? Hey.
Well, I guess, if you're so inclined. I mean, I think it's pretty cute.
Could help it. Could help us with more snowstorms.
But, maybe, if you're gonna do it now. We have a lot of things to do. Come on.
Well, be patient.
It's getting colder.
Anyone have a blanket?
So, yeah, you guys would have seen one of these before. Salt did have one of them. Lost it a while ago.
Mhm.
Wait, I have a question about the lights.
What about it?
Do they come back, or are there ever growing infinite lights?
Yes, they
here?
are.
Yes.
They
Okay,
last
Matthew's
for
gonna
about a
take a
week.
look.
Well, no, they last for longer than that. Hold up. Yeah, no, they last until destroyed, or until their light goes out, which I think is about 2 weeks? I've said it for 2 weeks, yeah.
Deloitte.
And I will put an item in just the images chat, because I have it set up from years ago.
The
Oh
light.
boy.
Brr.
Yeah, here it is. You can all take one. A moon globe orb,
Does
they are
it?
called.
Nice.
Does it? Can we like put it away, or does it just always
It
float around?
once you take it, it just kind of floats around your shoulder, and then you can move it wherever you want.
So if we want it to not be visible and give us away, we can obscure it.
You can also just tell it to dim.
Oh,
Yeah, it is not a like a like a torch where it doesn't like have a single light setting. No, it has, as you can see, 30 by 30, 10 to 30, or just dim light for 5 feet.
but can you tell it to not light?
No, it will always be generating lights, but it does have the smallest setting, which is basically nothing at all.
Nothing at all in pure darkness is pretty apparent across the darkness.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you can stuff it into a bag if you really want to.
Just not the bag of devouring, it might be food. It also might not survive in a...
Fair
bag of
point.
holding void.
Zombie.
Striate completely ignoring the gift of light and going straight to the wall where Salt would follow.
Light. I pick up on the light.
Not to
I
be
will
rude
pick
to
up
the
another light.
show, but
Yeah, I'll Squall will pick up a light too.
I may as well
Oi.
be sure I know what I'm walking into.
Of course. Okay, so I don't actually have items set up, so just,
Nice.
yeah. Because it's not that important of an item, I'll be honest.
Fair
What do you
enough.
mean? It's gonna get us caught when we're trying to sneak somewhere. It's very important.
So if you feel like just adding a moon globe orb item to your inventory, feel free to.
Oh well.
No, I'd rather not and forget about it later.
Just your bestie.
Plugged.
Clutch.
Just tell me when to proceed, and I will continue.
Well, what are you looking for on the wall? I have a feeling I know.
Names, especially those of the higher circle. Yes.
The Gift of
The
Order
very
is astoundingly arranged. On the left side over here, you have those who have yet to complete their quote-unquote placements. And on the right, every dragon, every ice wing, who has been set in stone, essentially. You look for first circle.
Set in stone, and despite the nature of this ice thing,
Yeah.
it can be moved.
Just,
Or do they erase itself?
well, names are never erased. They are simply crossed out. There are plenty of those.
I meant more along the lines of, how do you make sure to move it out?
Only
You
the
said
queen
that they
does that,
know.
so...
Hmm. And there's no way I can say, as Stripe would, carefully bring a talon ever so close to the wall itself.
Salt would kind of smack your hand. It's not like you're gonna do anything by touching it, but I really would not advise touching it.
Yeah, fair enough. Now then, left is for all those that have yet to place, albeit it looks like they seem in a particularly organized manner. And the
Of
right,
course.
similarly so, but more strictly speaking.
Of course. You can see over there, there's Crystalline on the right. Very top of the first circle.
Very much. It's just that the role model ice wing, right next to the queen, I'd imagine.
And over here, we have... What?
Hmm?
You follow his gaze over
Huh?
to the left side of the Gift of Order.
And
And
you can see words you cannot read.
well, yeah.
I'm just gonna have to trust Salt's insight, as well as no Squall's.
Yeah, Squall's also there. Squall, you basically also hear him go like, what? And looks where he's looking. Number
Do I see
one
Winter's name?
of placements in the first circle. Winter.
Is?
Called it.
When? Wait.
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 At the very bottom, Hailstorm. In the 7th circle.
Wait, what happened here? Wait, what?
Well, what are you looking at? Mind you, I can't read this.
Wait, no, right, we can't read any of this, so I wouldn't react. I would just be looking at Frost like, what are you talking about?
I'm gonna pretend I know what Frost is talking about.
Salt.
So,
This is quite the statistical anomaly. For
What do you
some
mean?
reason, they have decided to put Hailstorm at the very bottom over here. You can see.
why?
And
I can't, but, huh?
Hailstorm, no, Winter is instead the first of the first circle to be placed. But
Wait, no, that doesn't make any sense.
it does.
Wait, how does that make sense? If Hailstorm
What if it wasn't?
challenged Winter,
That has to be the only case. The only case.
and then Winter won,
No, that hasn't happened yet. Neither of their names are crossed out.
Neither of their names are crossed out, and yet Winter is placed on the highest rung with Hailstorm at the bottom.
You see, or rather, if Hailstorm did his challenge, he'd be placed on the right. Because his time has already come.
Sure. Okay, let me follow this rightly. So you're saying he basically was going to seemingly be some of the greatest example of Icewind society, and then ended up there.
Well, that's because he didn't. If I understand, that's because he spent so much time, well, not being around.
He did
Which
mention
is a
something
little
about
unfair.
being a Skywing.
Oh, that what makes.
I'm not sure how much.
That's even more unfair.
But he's still
Like he had any
respected.
say in it.
He's still in the circles, which means he's still royalty by extension, even if no matter how low.
Exactly. And
Hmm.
his name was not without revere. Something is very
And now
wrong
we
here.
have Winter, who is placed at the highest.
We need to get.
If we'll know,
We need to.
if
quit
we're
the
to
Queen
know what's
Glacier
going
now.
on, yeah.
If we... Would there be
No.
anyone to want to go after Winter, then, in which case we're heading that high? Did Winter have any rivals?
Well, he's got 3 now.
Only his siblings.
Fair enough. Sorry, Salt. What?
Only his siblings.
Who are? Well, Icicle for one.
And Hailstorm. Not that they vied for much of different powers, but
It's just a friendly rivalry, I suppose.
I can't imagine Hailstorm wanting to fight Winter. Those two seem too friendly with each other. Icicle herself.
Icicle's out of the picture. We know that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And then who's the
can't be
third?
her.
Whoever that third might have been. No.
Crystalline. Would she?
Does she have a tendency for this kind of thing? No, you were right. Never mind. Mentioned about Powder and how her and they...
In fact,
And then
he looks back over to the right side, and
where she plays.
Powder's name is back up here.
Problem?
But where exactly?
We need to get someone
Still
to
first
explain
or
this to
where?
us instead of just thinking things have happened. We need to.
Speculating is-
Instead of speculating, we probably just need to talk to someone. Come on,
I
let's
need
go.
to, before we do, where on here? Crystalline is where? First, second, third?
Crystalline is first. Right below
But,
her is Powder. That's what Salt says.
Wait, you said Winter's first. What?
I said oh, did I say that? I meant Crystalline.
Oh my god.
Okay. Let's do this. Let's just run this out of character real quick. Zavi. Top to bottom.
On the fixed side, Crystalline, Powder.
Okay.
On the left side, which is still being placed, Winter.
And then Hailstorm at the very bottom.
And
of that
Hailstorm at
left
the
side.
very, very, very bottom.
And both of which have yet to be placed, with Crystalline and Powder at the top of the first.
Winter is too young to be placed. He is about 5 at this time, I believe. Something like that.
Hmm.
Hailstorm is over 7 years old and must be placed. Which means he's going to trial somebody, probably.
Hmm.
Make sure he gets on top.
Which means he's going to have to fight his own brother.
That doesn't
He
add
has,
up
he has
from
to
what I
wait. He has to trial someone who's also on the left side.
Winter's
Yes.
at the very top with Hailstorm at the very bottom. If they want to place appropriately, Hailstorm needs to literally fight his own to try to place higher.
Well, I mean,
Why can't he fight the one in second?
No.
If I had to guess, it's likely a matter of
I don't think it was his choice to do it this way.
I will follow in Fly's words in this regard. I think we've learned well enough what we need to do.
There is only-
Speculation damned. Let's get it moving and do as
Uh.
you say. See the queen, correct?
yeah. What's got me really worried is
Well, before we go, by any chance, I want to ask you something. Or, Derecho, if you have a moment.
Diricho.
Derecho. Where's Snowfall placed? Snowstorm placed?
Snowstorm.
Snowstorm is somewhere around top of second, kind of close to first. She's got like 4 years to go, or 3 rather. So she's getting up there.
Looking for her.
I would relay that information.
If she's nearly there, you may want to make it a point later to tell her about them. She seems to be ahead of a lot more dragons than she realizes. Just as a friend looking out for you and yours. Okay. Just gives a light wing tap to go off from there. Oh, and be sure to showcase an extra bit of enthusiasm. I know that's rather hard to ask.
Salt. She's waiting.
Then let's get going, people.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep, ready.
Oh,
Nothing else
already.
on
Let's
my
go.
end. That was everything.
You guys, I suppose, step back
Anyone else?
out onto the main area here.
Yep.
And, you know, looking back forward at the palace, you look up, and, dear God, it goes into the sky.
It's so beautiful. Oh, so beautiful, so beautiful, so beautiful.
Its point is near invisible because of
That
how
is-
much snow is falling.
Have to wonder.
Incredible.
Maybe I can ask another time.
By the way, there's a lot more guards posted around here. All of them have necklaces saying like a 1 claw mark for first circle. I'm gonna ask now. because it comes with your disguises,
Uh-huh.
a basically fake necklace. Name your circle.
Oh boy.
If you want one,
Oh,
of course,
God.
because you're technically outsiders.
I mean,
dare
I
none.
don't think I'd be placed. I'm gonna go with none. If I'm supposed to be a young dragonette, I'm not placed. So
I will. You said 7th is lowest, right?
Yeah, 7th is the lowest.
oh, that's really smart. Do it. Try it.
Don't fuck up that bow.
I wouldn't mind a 7. It's not like my pair of medallions wouldn't help in that endeavor to appear as much. Actually, you know what? I just remembered. There are 3 red claw marks on the tectonic medallion I have. It already fulfills its purpose.
Fair enough.
I was
Alright.
gonna suggest that you put yourself at 7 circles so people underestimate you.
I could go either way, admittedly, but in spirit
But
of my gift from tectonic, I will
the
hold
talis
to what...
the, yeah, the talisman it works well actually.
Yeah. We'll go with that. Anyone else have anything?
I want to move here. That's it.
Okay.
The only
Just
sad part
happy
is
to
you
be
wouldn't be
remembered.
around.
Says
The only sad
vampire
part is
that
that-
is actually freezing alive.
The only unfortunate part is that you'd be missing out on all the fruits and vegetables and mangoes and papayas and pineapples.
Bye. No, stop it! Stop torturing me like this.
Yeah, please, vampire, please don't stay here.
I think I've had enough for now.
But it's so pretty.
Let's go.
Let's
people.
go.
Come on.
Go ahead, Zavi, if you will.
Alright, you guys
Unless anyone else has anything
walk
to interject.
into
I'm good.
the Glacial Palace.
Oh boy.
And I am not modeling 700 floors of a palace.
That is fair.
So when you head up those stairs, you will be making a con check. Or making a
Oh,
con
I will
good
check.
immediately
lord. Amazing.
Because you will be at the level of the throne room.
Wow, that was like,
Oh,
wow. Well,
do we
that's
actually
paralyzed.
have to like?
Is it because of the coal or because of the sheer amount of stairs?
Can't we just fly up?
You can fly up, yeah. There's
We could just
there
fly
if you you can just fly up, yeah, there's it's still cold as hell.
It's kind of like a formality kind of thing.
What's the cold?
What's cold? Says
still
the one of
confused.
the dragons that doesn't have an
Oh.
amulet.
You said a con save for what now?
Just
Or
the sheer
ability check?
amount of how high you were going.
Oh,
my
you were
God.
talking about
Oh, how
elevation
thin the
change.
air is.
Yeah. It's not like it's super thin. It's extremely cold as well.
Hmm.
That too.
Okay, of course, if you don't have the band, if you have the bands, you don't have to worry about it.
You know what?
What?
I'll give the band to vampire for now, and I'll take a hit.
You'll take the 7.
There you go.
Never mind. You didn't even take the hit. You just lived.
I just lived, and vampire passes because I give them the band.
Yay.
Do the part ice wings also need to?
You should be fine, yeah. Alright, so
also,
vampire,
I
you give it to fly, or you gave it to vampire fly?
Fly gave it to me.
Okay.
I gave it to vampire. I rolled a 20, and we're good.
Fly can go for another 50 million stairs.
Okay. So
I'm
Strike is
motivated.
good, Fly is good, Vampire doesn't need to make the check. But as you all enter, you see a great, strange dragon statue, unlike any dragon you've ever seen before.
That's
It
a
looks
funny
more-
looking dragon.
Tell me about it. It looks more like a snake.
Look like spilled coffee.
Is that supposed to be the Great White?
Now,
They're great.
try not to
Oh.
ask too many questions in here.
Is this a
Why not?
Tears of the
Okay.
Kingdom reference?
Why not?
There's one more thing you should know before we continue.
Mm-hmm.
You can lie to me about everything you want, but do not lie to Queen Glacier.
Is a mission a lie?
You read our mind?
If anybody is going to believe you, and if you want anybody on your right side, you will tell her the truth, and only the truth.
So we don't omit any details?
Don't omit anything.
Not even the disguises?
Tells our life story.
Well,
We'll be here a while.
that seems to be something I'm becoming good at. So I'm not
This
too
is
worried.
true. I nominate Fly.
This is a fair point.
All right. Well, let's get going.
Oh well, we're gonna have to make a surprise entrance, I guess.
All right.
Is
So-
this gonna take less than 45 minutes?
Yeah.
Yes, it will.
It might.
It
Okay.
will be. I expect it.
So just go ahead and step onto the staircase. Either one should be fine. It'll take you to your floor.
Oh, what's over here? I was like, oh, what's over here?
Left stair gang.
Let's see. I was like, I wonder what's over here.
The
Powder.
Sorry. That's like
Let Rosary take left.
left is right. Left is right.
Probably to make sure that vampire doesn't go off into another dimension again.
But I want to know what's over there. Right.
You're gonna go to the back rooms, is what you're doing.
Zavi, how
They no
important
clips.
was the thing with choosing a necklacey thing? Because I was confused still.
it's
It's
fine. It really depends. Everybody here, if you're below third, you'd have to be bowing to, essentially, on your way up,
I
which
see.
would slow you
Well,
down a little bit.
I'd be bowing pretty much to anybody because I'm not play. So is that how it works? Probably.
Yes,
You know,
you'd
that does
basically be in
permit
training.
them-
I'm not allowed upstairs.
Below
Mhm.
what?
What do you mean you're not allowed upstairs?
Oh, now I am.
There you go.
What you was doing?
no.
Did you say below third? So if you're fourth or lower?
No, if you're third or lower, is gonna be bowing to pretty much everybody here.
Oh.
Oh, you said third or lower. I was gonna say, if that were the case, that means that every dragon was bowing to me while I was walking my way out.
Yeah. What would our hypothetical ranks be?
Unless you chose to have one. I'm just going by the mark on my amulets.
Oh, what the heck?
I'm gonna say I'm
Oh.
first circle.
What happened?
Vampire,
moved you
if you do
upstairs.
that, you're not gonna end well.
Oh. Oh, wait, what?
Yeah.
Go back on that. Yeah, there you go.
Oh,
It'd be a
what?
bad
That
idea.
is...
Bad idea to be
Gang.
second.
Let me put it like
It
this.
could be a little jank.
If
Yeah.
you put on
That's
first
cool.
circle would be the equivalent of that fearless leader of ours blowing up in an anxiety bomb.
That's still possible.
But how's second?
I mean that. Okay, so we got nuclear anxiety at 1. We got thermobaric at 2nd. Intercontinental at 3rd.
But you guys did catch many glances on the way up either way. So, especially because you have Blaze with you.
Yeah, I would
They-
imagine
very
that that counts for something.
She's friend.
She's friend.
She's oomph.
What if mine has like 2 on one side and 5 on the other?
Just flip a coin. Like I'm 2 today.
Well-
I'm 5 today.
I'm actually first circle.
Salt and Princess Blaze, the 2 guards at the door.
Mine's just blank.
Mine's just good.
Queen Glacier awaits you.
Oh,
Finally. Finally. Let's get this going.
right ahead, Majesty.
I hope we don't get fucking chastised for our own disguises.
Oh, we'll see. If we do, we got our explanations.
Well, we'll just have to see now, won't we? Since we can't be
Indeed.
lying.
Please, open the door. And then the 2 Ice Wings open the door.
Open in your.
Opening your.
I forgot to set
Oh,
lights in here.
The sheer seriousness is going out that fucking window like
As the door opens, you see lights flare up atop these massive pillars in the room. Icy blue. Not really fire, but just there.
It's as if the very lights from the gift below were enhanced to an enormous degree.
And then the last one lights, and you see Queen Glacier sitting upon her throne and 4 dragons to her side. One of them you recognize.
Rhyme.
No, that's powder, isn't it?
Powder.
The
Yeah.
original powder.
The actual
original
powder.
Powder.
I recognize that face.
Oh god, imagine us strolling in with quote unquote powder with the real powder.
Your
Mhm.
first
We have
explanation.
powder at home.
Powder at home because
You know the image of like the 3 dragons, like a real, and then the 3rd dragon is just kind of goofy. That's powder.
He's-
It's
King-
powder
King
is
Edward at
the
home.
real dragon, and then you have powder in quotation mark the goofy dragon.
goofy.
Princess Blaze steps into the room.
Mhm.
Go behind her. Let's see what she's up to. I want her to break the goddamn ice, literally.
Please.
You have no idea how long. What are you doing here? Well, I can answer that. Well, they can answer that. My escorts. This
Yeah.
doesn't even make
I'll-
any sense.
You know what? I'll walk forward. It's my time to shine. Well,
Well, go ahead. Oh, okay.
we were going to see you, and then we came across her saying that she was waiting for you, and so since we're on our way, we offered her a way-in.
You offered her a
It's
way
true.
in.
I'm just gonna. Strider's
That's
just gonna
fine.
look at like this whole situation like, damn, we're really just breaking all the rules now.
Yeah, I
Just
know.
doing
fuck it.
this.
We're
just
just breaking
doing
all the
this.
royalty rules now. Oh shit.
He's not even gonna bow.
Let me just start by saying you look absolutely
What the frick?
gorgeous. Thank you, Princess Blaze. Still, why are you even here? Because I wanted to see you. And these?
I'm going to bow now as she's putting attention towards me.
Dragons.
I was just kind of explaining to her
I was like,
before.
I shuffle up close and bow in response. Totally not looking like powder.
And these dragons helped me cross the wall and get here. And cross the wall. First off, how? How? You all have a lot of explaining to do.
Well, thankfully, we have a lot of stuff to explain.
Wait, Powder, hold on. We should greet Her Majesty
Which one?
I did.
properly.
We have a. Right. Sorry.
Get closer.
Apologies.
Your Royal Highness, Queen Diamond.
Fly is just going
Why
to...
did I say Queen Diamond? What
I
the
mean-
fuck? Queen
Why
Glacier.
did you say diamond?
I don't
was
know.
wondering.
Queen Glacier.
Yeah.
We were talking about so much stuff.
So
related to the trial, so I guess,
Fly was kind of running and then comes to a slow walk, and eventually is basically kind of just inching his way
gotta
forward.
be funny because this is basically a big old baby dragon just running up and explaining this.
The
This is
reality
great.
of the situation just kind of
Big old
settling
small
in.
dragonette just running up to the Queen of the Ice Wings, explaining everything. I'm gonna love this. Get my
Good.
popcorn. Excuse me.
Get in there, tiny child.
Please, everybody.
Your Majesty, I want to start by saying that one of your subjects here, and I'm going to point towards Saul, gave us very, very good advice in coming here of what we should do once we got in this room. And so I will start by heeding that advice. And I'll say that the ice wings before you are not actually ice wings, such as I. And with that, I'm going to dispel the disguise from myself.
I will also dispel my disguise.
Oh.
So early.
Yeah, I mean, we're doing I'm just doing what I was told. I think it's a good idea too.
Yeah.
Darn it. I was hoping to have a little more fun with this at least before we did this.
Which
there might
is-
be a little change. Oh.
That's kind of how we climbed over that wall.
Wait, no, that's not quite the entire story, Vampire. Here, I'll bring attention to something
Are we all
over there
dropping
now.
it? This
Sorry, I'm
disguise,
trying to
then?
fix something.
It's your choice.
Now, I am dropping it. You guys can do whatever you want. Now I see that Queen Glacier has been half consumed by the void. Okay, no, we're good.
I don't know what's going on here.
It's trying to load
The
something
wall is
now.
a little too far.
Uh-huh.
I think I need to move the whole map down.
Oh no.
Probably. It looks like there's a whole backspace that's missing.
Yeah, hold on, I'm resetting.
Yeah, you're fine. Take your time. In the meantime, prepare yourselves for whatever
hell?
comes to happen.
You know what's really funny?
Oh shit, hold
I
on.
just literally
that the
love the
first-
fact that
the
you were a
first
tiny little
dragon-
dragonette that just ran
the-
at the queen.
The first dragon to undo their disguise is gonna undo their disguise. It's gonna be like a humanoid dragon. It's gonna be what the f?
It's Redican again.
It's probably gonna be like it's gonna be the story of the fucking century for her.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Sorry. Something very strange is going on, and I've not had this issue yet. Since switching
Let you
PCs.
figure it out, and you tell me when you're done. How about that?
I would like to not stall the game a little bit, but it seems I have to do that. Anyway, but yeah, I guess
What's so wrong about this room, though?
there's just a whole back wall missing.
It's fine. It's fine. We don't.
I'll fix
see
it later,
anything.
yeah.
It's okay. Jeez.
So the
We
first one to drop their
actually-
disguise was Fly, and then
And then
immediately
Vampire.
after Vampire.
And then Vampire not far behind. Yeah. Is anyone
And
else
looks
doing it?
like Fate Hunter did.
Fate dropped his. Okay.
And Squall, are you dropping yours? Shay?
Squall's way back, so I don't know.
No.
Alright. I'm not sure Rosary would, but it feels like perhaps something she'd do.
I don't know.
We'll leave that to interpretation
Who the
later.
fuck is shooting the fireworks?
Okay, so there is one problem here.
Okay.
What?
Me.
What's up?
No, it's not you.
Darn.
After you each slowly remove one disguise after another, revealing who you really are,
Getting arrested.
one of you probably shouldn't have.
It's me.
Oh, Fate Hunter, you fool!
Is it Fate?
It's Fate.
Oh.
Her eyes
Yeah,
fall
you actually be
directly
confused.
onto you.
You forgot!
Some headset
Wait.
issues.
Actually, our character, what did I forgot? I actually don't know.
You forgot. Did you? Okay, let me ask you this. Did you drop your disguise?
I did.
You forgot where you're standing.
Give me a second here.
I am
Fate
actually
Hunter,
confused.
where are you located right now? What nation are you in? What tribe are you located in?
I mean, that one I know, but I'm a bit confused about how much I should know. This is bad because like I read the book and I know everything and I don't know what my character is supposed to know. You know.
Okay, you are Nightwing, right? You at least were raised knowing about Nightwing culture, right?
Are we that in that much of a conflict?
Oh no.
Okay.
She
I'm
rises
going to
from
be
the
good.
throne and steps
We're
forward.
gonna be good for now. But I will say that Vampire probably messed up.
I mean, technically I'm a part ice swing, so it's pretty fine, right?
This is gonna be great.
Yeah.
I look forward to this.
Powder,
Popcorn.
however, speaks up. My queen. She looks over to her. I do believe these are some of my old friends. Really?
Huh? Oh, Powder!
Did Vampire ever meet Powder, the original?
Yes, that's why you
yeah.
took his name.
Yeah. Powder! sorry for taking your identity and all.
You what? Ignoring that.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
ignoring that.
when I was discussing Ice Wing, I took on your name.
I'm ignoring that.
Well, good on you, Vampire, for telling the truth, but we
Look.
should be back on.
Whatever.
The goofiest.
You took me in. Take them in. Even him. He nods past Blaze, straight to Fate. And Vampire, but mostly Fate.
Well,
Vampire is, Rainwing, Nightwing makes sense, but Nightwing, Icewing, ew.
I'm gonna swing too.
Sin.
Yeah, it's kind of like the idea ice.
Dial it back.
I
Dial it
swing
back, please.
Nightwing, just like I swing Skywing, just like I swing Mudwing. Goddamn
Actually,
Ice Wings.
Okay. How
Wait a
about you
moment.
answer this question then? How did you get over the wall?
Well, Your Majesty, we use these bands. I'm gonna point towards the band around my waist.
You gave it to Vampire.
Oh, we were going back with the back. Oh yeah, I did give it to Vampire. We were using these bands. I'm gonna point towards Vampire towards the approaching
Yeah.
Well, technically, approaching. Well, I'm pointing towards Vampire.
All right.
You
Sorry for the deceivingness. Sorry for the
have the
deceit,
gifts of
Your Highness.
diplomacy.
We do. That is why we figured we were granted audience.
It wasn't
You were granted
ours.
audience because Princess Blaze entered my kingdom.
Well, that was a bonus. To be honest with you, once again.
You might be too honest.
I mean, decided there we lie out of our teeth and then we inevitably get caught.
This entire situation is beyond my comprehension at the moment.
Well,
So,
that is quite the predicament because we were hoping you could actually shed some light into some things we've been seeing around and maybe that has us speculating as to the well-being of others of our friends that we've met
perhaps-
along the way.
And perhaps you can do the same.
Well, of course, whatever questions you have, I'd be very happy to answer any and all.
to answer, I believe we already have been given.
Of course, you have the gifts of diplomacy, which... How? To begin with.
So,
Out of character, we got that because we were given them
Out
for
of character,
saving.
they are the bracelet that must not be compensated.
Exactly, we were not be compensated. We were given that for saving possibility. Yeah.
Yes, from
Okay.
Solar and his brother, because they had them.
Brother
must not be
Brimstone.
compensated.
Is there a okay, out of character because
we have.
what is there possible that Solar and his brother would have stolen them?
Who knows?
They got them. He said he got them from his father. So
His father was probably a Nightwing. That's not good.
Actually,
That's not good.
so,
I mean, there's a non-zero chance it could
Maybe.
be.
I mean, gift of diplomacy. If they're having diplomacy with the ones that they have a conflict with, that makes some sense.
Yeah. Well, okay. How about this then? This is what I'll say. Well, we first arrived in Possibility, and there was a crisis. Together we worked to avert that crisis, and that is when we were gifted these gifts of diplomacy.
So they've been found outside of the kingdom.
They
And
have.
were in Possibility this whole time?
so to speak.
Well, they were at least there when we were.
To offer from there,
So
It's
Possibility
what
meant to
happened.
send you here.
We had business because of the aforementioned crisis.
And that,
And that
business,
business-
I suppose, is not bringing Princess Blaze to my attention.
Not primarily.
Hi again.
She just wanted to come. And who are we to deny her?
Our main business is with a certain ice wing named Rhyme.
Ah,
I admit I do not know much about that dragon. I only know that she does not mean well for anybody, really.
Part of the reason why we're here, and thankfully the gift so helped us overboard.
so you say.
And if it's any justification as to why she could potentially be a threat, well, besides going into detail about our encounter, she was associated with Queen Scarlet.
Ex-Queen Scarlet.
If you say.
Right, now's not the time. Yes,
Peppy's the
that would
best
be
in
it.
the-
Although, I guess it would depend who you're asking. She herself would like to think she still is.
And who am I asking?
And
Not Queen Scarlet.
well, my name is Fly. If you're asking, well, I am, that is.
Who, what?
I'm Fly. I'm a Rainwing from the Rainwing Kingdom. I've
You are not
actually
a Rainwing.
originated. I am a Rainwing. I'm from the northern rainforest, actually. But I lived in the Rainwing Kingdom for quite a while.
That is a Rainwing, she says, pointing to Vampire. You are apparently a mouthy little scavenger.
Huh? Then,
Honey, my sentiments were recognized.
sorry. I guess that is how I look like, isn't it? But I can guarantee you that
I'm half expecting you to turn into another dragon.
I'm sorry, this is what I really look like.
Are we digressing a little?
I
don't think we.
A little.
Maybe?
but yes, maybe we can talk about this later. We have more important matters to attend to.
Not to be rude.
No, perfectly appropriate. Try it.
Back to
Thank
this
you.
rhyme. What is she doing here? Or what is she doing?
Seeking
Well-
power.
Exactly. She's seeking the stones of evanescence.
What?
Yep.
It
Are
apparent.
you?
It is apparent
I'm
to us
trying to
that
gauge if she is surprised or if she's like, "What? What are you talking about?"
What
Is it the
fuck?
former or the latter? Is she surprised or is she confused?
Hard to say.
She does not. We do not know.
These are powerful animus artifacts, or so we've been told. We're led to
Yes, like the
believe.
one we have.
And we know that we have reason to believe this is our next destination. And we also have reason to believe that whoever from the first circle is guarding or would have access to the place where the stone here is being kept is possibly in danger.
So you say. That would leave
He is
only two
extremely
options.
powerful. I do not know how she got that kind of strength, but if you must know, one of the things she can do, she can simply, well, I guess the best way I can explain it is destroy time.
I'm sorry?
Have you ever?
It's a unique magic.
It's a very special magic where, well, 1 second you're doing something, and then the next,
You're done.
it feels like you're done. It feels like the time you spent doing the action just never existed. Only the
Interesting.
conclusion remains.
And
All the
she is
same.
after the stone. She can't get to it
Yes.
though. However,
And why is that?
well, as you said, she's targeting someone who can get to it, right?
Exactly.
And I said that leaves two possible options.
Which are?
You or the first,
Not me.
correct?
Not even I can go there. I guess
It would be.
the first of the first, Salt says. Exactly.
It would be. Crystalline.
Now returning
Or-
from the diamond trial, Crystalline and Hailstorm. As the doors open to the throne room once again and two dragons enter.
Uh-oh, we fucked up. We went to the wrong place.
I'm in trial.
Diamond?
We are
Wait.
back soon. Queen Glacier, it is done. Hailstorm has taken his claim as the first seed of the first.
Impressive.
Wait,
What does it mean?
no. No, that can't be.
What do you mean?
Then what happened to Crystalline?
And that is Crystalline standing right there in the doorway.
Oh,
The
thank
first seed
God.
of the first to, get moved over, is what she meant.
Okay.
And Winter? You all looked at Hailstorm. He was kind of looking at the ground as he strode in, but he looks up to Queen Glacier past you all. He is dead, Your Highness. By my claw. And that is where we'll end tonight's session.
Thanks.
That's not fun, man. Winter
Oh,
was
I'm gonna
actually
enjoy
dead.
this.
Ugh.
I'm looking forward to all that I will do.
No!
So,
There's no
Uh,
way Hailstorm actually killed his brother. I refuse to believe it.
and all of that chaos, Blaze is just looking around left and right. Who?
She just thinks things are pretty.
In any case,
No,
Actual
Thank
true
you
brain
all.
cell dragon.
thank you all for joining us tonight. This has been fun.
Oh boy.
What happened at the Diamond Trial? Who are the three dragons who wrote Winter's name?
This is actually pretty good writing. Good on you, Subs.
Alright.
We will see you maybe in 2 weeks. I don't really know. 2 weeks is Christmas weekend.
It's shmishmish.
Shmishmish. Maybe we'll be a little bit more festive. I don't really know.
Maybe.
But anyways, I'll see you all then, hopefully. You all have a good night.
Night, everybody.
Farewell.
Bye.
Bye.